Happy morning to you all, my dear students. I hope you are all fine and safe in your home, isn't it? Okay, good. Have you completed your homework? Okay. Now, I will show the homework review. Just verify your answer. Okay. Okay, question. Convert the following into common fraction. First one, 12.01 bar. 12.01 bar means 12.0111 etc. 1 is repeated number, isn't it? Okay. After the point we have 2 digits, so we can multiply by 10. But here only 1 is a recurring number, isn't it? So next we can multiply by 10. Now we can subtract it. What's the answer? 12.01 bar into 90 is equal to 1081. Now we can write 12.01 bar is equal to 1081 by 90 is the answer. Okay. Now second one, 14.5126. 126 whole bar, isn't it? Now here after the point we have 4 digits, so we can multiply by 10,000. Then after the point we have 5 is non-recurring number, so we can multiply by 10. Now we can subtract it. Subtracting time, 10,000 minus 10 equal to 9,990, isn't it? So 14.5126 equal to 1,44,981 by 9,990. Now we can use 9 table and we can simplify it. What's the answer? 16,109 divided by 1,110. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, let's start our maths class. Last class we are learned conversion of recurring decimals into common fraction. That is pure recurring decimals and mixed recurring decimal. Isn't it? Okay. Today we are going to study about rounding of decimal numbers. Okay. We are going to learn rounding of decimal numbers. Rounding of decimal numbers. To round off a decimal number to n decimal places. To round off a decimal number to n decimal places. We have 2 points. First one. If the digit in the n plus 1 decimal place is less than 5, we simply omit the digit in the n plus 1 decimal place and all the subsequent digit. For example, now 6.5432. Now we have in the decimal place 5432, isn't it? Now we want to round. This is 10th place, 100th place. Up to 100th place, enough. Now, how can you round off this number? Now, 6.54, we need only 3 significant figures. Okay, only 3 numbers enough. What to do? Now we can see this is up to this. This is nth term. Okay, this is nth term. This is n plus 1th term. Okay, this is n plus 1th term. We up to nth place enough. So we can see n plus 1th term. Now n plus 1th term less than 5 means, here 3 is less than 5, isn't it? Less than 5 means, now we can write 6.54, then remaining this 2 digit we can omit. Okay, we simply omit the digit in n plus 1th decimal place and all the subsequent digit. N plus 1 decimal and all the subsequent. Remaining how many digits are there? We can omit. Okay, 6.54 is the round of 6.5432. Clear? Now, one more example. Here 0.4563 to etc. Now, here this is 10th place, 100th place, Up to 1000 place enough. What you do? Now here listen. This is nth term, isn't it? This term is nth term. This is n plus 1th term. N plus 1th term we have less than 5 means what's the answer here? 0.456. Remaining digit we can omit it. Okay. Suppose 6.4 3 2 1. Only one digit, only one figure enough, only one digit enough. What you do? Now we can see this is nth term means this is nth term. This is n plus 1th term. Now we can see n plus 1th term less than 5. So we can write this is 6. 6 is the answer. Round off 6.4321 is 6. Clear? Okay. Suppose here this is nth term. We need up to n 10th place. We can see 100 place. 10th place means we can see 100 place. This is n plus 1th term. Isn't it? This is n plus 1th term. Now we can see n plus 1th term less than 5. So we can write this is 6.4 is the answer. Clear? So if the digit in the n plus 1th decimal place is less than 5, we simply omit the digit in the n plus 1th decimal place and all the subsequent digits. Up to 10th place we need means we can see 100 place. Up to 100 place means we can see 1000 place. Like this. Clear? Okay. Now second one. If the digit in n plus 1th decimal place is 5 or more than 5. 5 or more than 5. Okay. 5 or more than 5 means we increase the nth digit by 1. We increase the nth digit by 1 and omit the digit in the n plus 1th decimal place and all the subsequent digits. For example, here 5.76, 5, 2, etc. Now we need up to 10th place. Up to 10th place enough. 5.76. How can you round off this number? We can, this is this 10th place, this is 10th place, this is 100th place, isn't it? 100th place, this is nth term. Up to nth term enough. What you do? We can see next term, this is n plus, this is n means this is n plus 1th term, isn't it? Now we can see n plus 1th term, that is 5. So, here listen, if the digit n plus 1th decimal place is 5 or more than 5. 5 or more than 5, this is 5. So, we can add 1 in the nth term. We can add 1 in the nth term. So, what's the answer? 5.7, 6 plus 1, 7. So, answer 5.77. We can remove n plus 1th decimal place and remaining all the subsequent digits. We can omit it. Okay. One more example. 4.875. 4.875. Now listen. This significant digit. Significant digit means here how many significant digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 significant digits. This is the figure, isn't it? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Significant figures, here 4 significant figures are there. We need only 1 significant figures. Only 1 means this is 4. Well, how can you write? We can round this number, rounded this number. Here, this is nth term. We need this term only, isn't it? So, we can write this is nth term means this is n plus 1th term. Now, we can see n plus 1th term is 5 or more than 5 means we can add 1 in the nth term. So, here we can add 1. So, this answer is 5. Clear? Then one more example. 4.875, the same number. We need up to 10th place. Up to 10th place, we can see 100 place. This is nth term. This is n plus 1th term. Isn't it? Now we can see n plus 1th term is more than 5. So we can add here 8 plus 1. So answer 4.9 is the answer. Okay. Clear? These 2 points to round off a decimal number to n decimal places. Okay. Now exercise 5.1. Write the quotient for the following correct up to the 100th place. Write the quotient for the following correct up to the 100th place. Now listen, first one, 11 divided by 16. 11 divided by 16. Now we can use long division method. 11 divided by 16. 11 is less than 16. So we can put one decimal point and we can add 2 or 3 zeros. How many zeros we need? We can add it there. So what's the quotient? Here 0 point. Isn't it? Okay. Now we can take this 3-digit 110. Now 16. Isn't it? 16. How many times? 16 into 6. 6 6 are 36. 3 balance. 1 into 6. 6 plus 3. 9. 96. Isn't it? 96. So this is 6 times 96. Remaining here 10. Here 0. Here 10. Isn't it? So 10 minus 6 is 4. Then 10 minus 9 is 1. Isn't it? Now we can take this 0 down. Okay. Now here 16 how many times? 6 times 96 means this is 8 times means 16 into 8. 6 8s are 48. 4 balance 1 into 8. 8 plus 4 12. 128. So this is 8 times 128. Now what's the balance? Here to here take borrow. 10 minus 8 is 2. Then 3 minus 2 is 1. Now next 0 we can bring down 120. Isn't it? Now here 128 times 128. So we can take 7 times. Isn't it? 6 7s are 42. 4 balance. 1 into 7. 7 plus 4 111. So how many times? 7 times 112. Isn't it? Now we can subtract it. 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 remaining. Remainder is 8. Quotient is 0.687. We can stop because write the quotient for the following correct up to the 100th place. We need up to 100th place. Here this is 10th place. This is 100th place. This is 1000th place. Isn't it? Now we can using 1000 place and we can round it this number. So enough we can stop here. Okay. Now what's the answer? 0.687. Now we can round this number. What is the rounded of 0.687? This is up to 100 place we need, isn't it? So this is 100 place is a nth term. This is n plus 1th term. Isn't it? Now n plus 1th term, 5 or more than 5 means we can add 1 in the nth term. So here more than 5, 7 is more than 5. So we can add in the nth term 1. So 0.69 equal to 0.69 is the answer. Clear? Okay. Now second question. 20 divided by 9. 20 divided by 9. Here 20 is greater than 9. So how many times 9? 9 table 2 times means 1 9 is 9, 2 9s are 18. So we can take here 2 9s are 18. Balance here take borrow 10 minus 8 is 2. Isn't it? Now here no number isn't it? So we can put one decimal point and we can add 3 0. Here also decimal point because we need 100 place. We need 100 place. So we can put one decimal point and add some zeros. Now here this 0 we can bring down. 0, 20. Now here 2 9s. Isn't it? 2 9s are 18. Again 2 balance. Then next 0 we can bring down. 2 9s are 18. Again 2 balance. Then we can bring down next 0. Here 2 9s are 18. So 2 balance. We need up to 100 place. So 1000 place also we need because we want to round this number, rounded this number, isn't it? So, what's the answer? 2.222 equal to. Now listen here, up to 100 place we need, we can see 1000 place. 1000 place we have less than 5. Isn't it? Less than 5. So we can remove this n plus 1th term. Remove this n plus 1th term, then any other significant figures are there means we can remove it. Okay? Omit it. Now here up to 100 place 2.22 is the answer. We can no need to add any one number here because here below 5, isn't it? Less than 5. So we can omit that digit and remaining what are the numbers here? 2.22 is the answer. Clear? Next question, 13 by 16. 13 by 16. 13 is less than 16. So we can put one decimal point and 2 or 3 zeros. Here also 0 point. Now we can take 3 digits, isn't it? 16. Isn't it? 16 table 7 times or 16 into 7 or 8 times means 6 8s are 48. 4 balance 188. 8 plus 4 12. Isn't it? 128. Here 130. So we can take 8 times, isn't it? 128. Now balance, take borrow, 10 minus 8 is 2. Then here 2, isn't it? 2 minus 2 is 0. Now we can take next 0, 20, isn't it? Now 116 is 16. Now balance, 10 minus 4 is 6 is 4. To here 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Now next 0 we can bring down 0, 16. 16 into 2, 32. 16 into 2, 2 times. 2, 32. Now 10 minus 2 is 8. Here 3. Isn't it? So, what's the remainder? 8. What's the quotient? 0.812 equal to up to 100 place we need. So, we can see this is 1000 place. 1000 place we have less than 5. 1000 place is less than 5. This is nth term is 1. This n plus 1th term is 2. That is less than 5. So we can remove this n plus 1th term and remaining any digit means we can omit it. So what's the answer? 0.81 is the answer. Okay. Now fourth question, 27 by 32. Okay. 27 by 32. Now here 27 is less than 32. So we can put one decimal point. Here 0 point. Here we can add 2 or 3 zeros. Okay. Now here 32 how many times? Here 270. 32 6 times means 6 2s are 12, 1 balance, 6 3s are 18 plus 1 992, but here 270. So we can take 32 into 8 means 8 2s are 16, 1 balance, 8 3s are 24 plus 1 25. 256, isn't it? So we can take 8 times. 8 times 256 means, now we can subtract it. Here 10 minus 6 is 4, 6 minus 5 is 1. Next 0 we can bring down. Now 132, 6 times 192, but here 140. So we can take 32 into 4 times means 4 2s are 8. 4 3s are 12, 128. So we can take here 4 times 128. Now we can subtract. 10 minus 8 is 2. Here 3, isn't it? 3 minus 2 is 1. Now we can take next 0 down. Here 120, isn't it? 4 times 128. So 3 times means 332, isn't it? 32 into 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. 96. 96. Now 10 minus 4 is 6 is 4. Now here 11. Here 10. Here 11. Isn't it? Here also take 1. 11 minus 9 is 25. 2, 24. So remainder is 24 quotient 0.843. At 200 place we need, now we have 1000 place below 5. So we can omit this number. Remaining 0.84 is the answer. Clear? Significant figures. What is significant figures? Suppose we have any one whole number. That is 1000. This is not decimal number. This is a whole number, isn't it? The 1000. How many significant figures here? Here, only one significant figures. Because this whole number, this one, after the non-zero digit, we have all zero. The zero digit we can't add. Okay, here only one. This is only one significant figures. Suppose we have 25,000. 25,000 means here how many significant digits? 2. Okay, this after this 25 is a non-zero digit, but after remaining here 0 digit, isn't it? So we can't add that one. So here how many significant digits? 2. Clear? 2 significant digits. Now here 2804. How many significant digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. We can add this 0. Okay, we can add this 0 because this non-zero digit after 0 again we have non-zero digit. So we can add. Suppose in this fourth place here again 0 means we no need to add this two zeros. Non-zero digit after we have 0 digit. So we can't add this 2 0. We have 2 significant digits. Okay. Suppose 2804 means how many digits here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Non-zero digit, then 0 digit after we have non-zero digit. So we can add 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 significant figures. Okay. Now, suppose that is decimal point. Decimal number means 0.0843. How many significant figures? Here, left side we have non-zero zero digit. Left side, before non-zero digit we have 2 0 digit. So we can't add these 2 zeros. 843. We can add this 843. How many digits? 1, 2, 3. So, what's the answer? 3 digits. 3 digits. Clear? One more example. 8.400. How many significant digits are there? How many significant digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. In the decimal place, we can add the 0 digit also. In the decimal number means, this is decimal number means, we can add this 0. Suppose here, this is 4. 8.000 means how many significant digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Decimal number means we can add this non-zero 0 digit. Okay, what's the difference whole number and the decimal number? Clear? Now we can use that technique and write that how many number of the significant digits are there. Okay, now here numbers 5428. Here how many number of significant digits? Number of significant digits? 1, 2, 3, 4. All non-zero digits. Isn't it? Now listen. This is decimal number. Decimal number we have no 0 digit, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can add and write here 4 significant. Now 0.024. Listen here. This left of 2 we have 0 digit. No need to add these 2 zeros, isn't it? So how many significant digits are there? 1, 2. 2, isn't it? So we can write here 2. Now here 8,000. Already I said 1000 how many significant digits? Only 1. When this is only one non-zero digit, remaining 0 digit. So no need to add. So here only 1 significant digit. Now here 0.005. Left of this non-zero digit is 3 zeros. So no need to add. Here also only 1 significant digit. Now listen here. Left side we have 2 0, no need to add. But here in between this 0 digit, after we have non-zero digit. So we can add this to this 0. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 3 significant digits. Clear? Okay. Now this is the decimal number. Numbers of significant digit. Now 1.542. Isn't it? After the point and before the point we have non-zero digits. So we can add 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 significant digits. Okay. Now here 1 into 4, 5 into 10 cube. Here how many significant digits are there? 1, 2, 3. 3, isn't it? 3 significant digits. 5.6. 1, 2. 2 significant digit. 1 into 10 power 3. 1. Only 1 significant digit. 2.04. We can add this 0 and 4, isn't it? So, because after the 0 digit, we have non-zero digit. So, we can add 1, 2, 3. 3 significant digits. Now, here 1, 4, 5, 3. 3 significant digits are there. Now, clear how can you add the significant digits? What is significant figures? Clear? Now exercise 5.1, round off the following numbers correct to 3 significant figures. We have here more than 3 significant figures, isn't it? We need only 3 significant figures. So we can write only 3 significant figures. First one, 506.5. Okay, we need only 3 significant figures. So we can write 506.5, isn't it? 506.5 means after the point, listen, after the point we have 5 or more than 5 means we can add 1 digit here, isn't it? We can add 1 digit in nth place. Okay. Now here we need 3 significant figures. Then we can omit this fourth one. Fourth digit is we have more than 5 or more than 5 means we can add 1 here. So this 5 means we can add here 1. So 507. Did you get 3 significant figures? Okay. Now second one, 57.145. Now here 57.145 means, now listen, we need only 3 significant figures. Fourth one is below 5, less than 5. So we can write, no need to add any one, number n plus 1th term, then remaining any significant figures means that is we can omit it. So 57.1 is the answer. Now the third one, 4.04875. Here 4.04875. After 3, only 3 significant figures we need. Now here, this fourth one is 8 more than 5. So we can add here 1. Isn't it? 4.05 is the answer. Did you get 3 significant figures? Okay. This n plus 1th term, then remaining digit we can omit it. Isn't it? Now fourth one, 4.0800. Now we need only 3 significant figures. Now here fourth one is 0. This is less than 5. So no need to add any number here. We can write this 3. This 0.8 is the answer. Today's homework, book page number 50, exercise 5.1, question number 13. Okay, only one problem. This is you can do in your book. No need to write in your maths note. Okay, we can continue next class. Thank you.